If you want to learn how to create a new file in Figma, I'll show you the fastest way first, and then I'll also show you the normal dashboard method. This is a super simple tutorial, but if you use Figma often, knowing both methods can save you time every day. So if this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more quick software tutorials like this. Let's jump right in. The fastest way to create a new Figma file is with a browser shortcut. First, open a new tab in any web browser. It does not matter whether you use Chrome, Edge, Firefox, or Safari. Once the tab opens, click in the address bar at the top of your browser, then type figma.new and press enter. That is all you need to do. Figma will instantly open a brand new design file in your drafts. This is by far the quickest method because you do not have to search through menus or load the full dashboard first. It is perfect when you want to jump straight into designing as fast as possible. Now, if you prefer to start from inside Figma, there is another easy way. Go to your Figma dashboard and sign in if you are not already logged in. Once you are on the dashboard, look at the left sidebar and click Drafts. Drafts is where your personal files are stored, and this is usually where new files will appear. After clicking Drafts, look in the top right corner of the screen. You should see a plus create button or a plus design file button, depending on the version of Figma you are using. Click that button and Figma will create a new blank file for you right away. From there, you can start designing, adding frames, creating wireframes, or building out your project however you want. If you're working on a team, this is also a great way to keep your personal drafts organized before moving a file into a shared project later. So just to recap, if you want the fastest method, type figma.new into your browser and press enter. If you want to do it from the dashboard, go to Drafts and click Create or Plus Design File in the top right corner. Both methods get you to the same result, so you can use whichever one feels easier for your workflow. If this tutorial helped you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next Figma tip. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.